Good morning, my dear students. I hope you are safe and secure at home. Stay home, stay safe. Welcome back to our social studies online class, Geography, Industries in India. In the previous class, you have studied industrial location, agro-based industries and mineral-based industries, automobile industry and information technology industry. Let us discuss about industrial policies of India. Government and industrial development, the early years. So, government and industrial development, industrial policies of India. How is the industrial policy of India? What are the major changes from its earlier policies? We focus on the industrial policies of India, especially coming to the facts that government and industrial development. So in India, a few large factories are operated by government and most of other by private companies. So this kind of existence of industries run by both government and private industrialists has emerged because of the policy decided by the Indian Parliament. So this kind of arrangement was made keeping in view the huge amount of capital required to set up large industries at the time of India. So private industries, basic goods industries not only required more money but also take a long time to be set up. Private industrial group or families were not willing to invest such industries. For example, the government and industrial development was very much restricted earlier days. So, it was like they have to take large factories. For example, the investment in large industries like power plant. It means, for example, electricity. So, it needs huge amount of the invested and we get to ripe 5 to 10 years where any other private groups are not ready to wait such a long time. So the government has take initiative to invest these kind of industries like power plants. The government also took the responsibility of private infrastructure activities such as like building the roads, maintaining transport services such as railways, roadways, airways, water supply, production of gas, oil and other petroleum products. Emerging problems. So, over the years, many of these industrial policies became hindrance to the growth of industries. So, those aspiring to set up industrial unit were required to follow so many procedures, had to wait for many years to get the approval for the government offices. Next, there were many instances of misuse of the licensing system. Licenses were not always given to the most efficient most efficient producers. So, this selection was based in favor of people with political connections. So, we are moved to the norms of we are moved to the government norms, which are special norms made by the government. Only a very few people or few companies get the eligibility of owning industries which are run by the private people, and most of the industries are hold of the government. So this policy in licensing system, this policy of giving the permission and giving the licenses as taking lot of delay process, it need lot of process, lot of thorough check and lot of investment have to be done. The selection was based in favor of people with political connections and those who were economically powerful. So it also depended priority to the political connections. And these political connections, economic status of the family also plays a vital role issue of the license to the factories. And this has created a lot of chaos in the situation because many industries which are set up by the people are owned by people who don't own any of this. So suppose for example you have very powerful person or a huge investment of many money in your hand. So you can take, you own a textile industry but you have permission to have cement industry in your hand, and one more another industry also you have, but you don't run anything which is directly related to cement industry or any other industry. So you run only textile industry. So which means the very few powerful people are controlling the license system because of connection to the government, connections to the political influence. All these things change the system of the industrial policy. Another problem faced by Indian industry was the lack of quality of some of its products. So what is the another problem is faced lack of quality. That was the quality of the product which are produced in India, even it may be in the private or government, the quality is very less but price is high, because when it's compared to the other countries' product, the quality is very high than the Indian product. Cost of the product is less. For example, compared to the topmost brand of a car produced in India, there was many other car producers in the world whose cars were of better quality and also cheaper. So this is because, so like this lack of quality also made India to be stands the race of industrialization. Impact of industrialization policies. There has been a rise in the number of industrial units due to the industrialization policies. Employment has increased but less than expected and of low paying quality. Today, nearly 2 lakh large factories, also called organized manufacturing units, and nearly 3 crores small and unorganized manufacturing units are operating in India. So these industrial units, both large and small, employ nearly about 1/5 of India's 460 million workers today. So, impact of industrialization policies. An important goal of industrial policies in India was to generate employment opportunities in industrial activities. So, raising the proportion of people employed in factories is also generally seen as an important indicator of economic development of a country. So, today nearly 2 lakhs large factories and 3 crores small manufacturing units are operating in India. These units employs nearly about 1/5 of India's 460 million workers today. So, number of employees generated in industrial section has increased. Here, look at the pie chart. Number of employees generated industrial sector has increased 11% in 1972 to 73 to 22% in 2009 to 10. But large industries began to replace workers with technology. More and more automations has taken place. This has led to almost zero addition employment in large factories. Increase in the environmental problems and pollution. The production process in industries involves the use of electricity and application of different chemicals. In the course of production, these industries released a lot of other materials. These residual materials are causing pollution in the industrial locations. So the production process in the industries involves the use of electricity and applications of different chemicals. The industrialization led to the indiscriminate exploitation of minerals, forests, soils, air, etc. It leads to deforestation and damage the natural habitat of animals. And underground water is being contaminated due to the release of wastes by the industries. Some animals are endangered and some creatures have become extinct. The depletion of ozone layer, pollution of water, air, soil has increased ecological problems. Okay children, hope you all understood the topic industrial policies and impact of industrialization, increase in the environmental problems and pollutions in this topic. Thank you.